Admiral Kim Tae-ho walked through the long, bright hallways of the Galactic Council building. The walls were made of some kind of crystal that sparkled like stars. He had been coming here for 5 years, but it still amazed him every time. Behind him walked Ambassador Lee So-jin and Captain Park Min-soo. They carried a small silver box that would change everything. Inside was humanity's greatest gift to the galaxy. Technology that could turn dead planets into beautiful worlds where people could live. Remember, Lee So-jin whispered, smile and be friendly. The Council loves it when we share our technology. Kim Tae-ho nodded. For 50 years, humans had been part of the Galactic Council. They had given the aliens many things: medicines, weapons, computers, and ships. The other species always seemed happy to take what humans offered. They entered the Great Council chamber. It was huge, bigger than 10 football fields. Hundreds of seats floated in the air around a center stage. Each seat held a different alien species. There was Counselor Velthara from the Zephyrians. She looked like a tall blue woman with 4 arms. Next to her sat High Regent Morkstal from the Hegemony. He was big and gray with tentacles instead of arms. Kim Tae-ho stepped onto the center stage. The lights dimmed, and everyone looked at him. "Friends of the galaxy," he began, his voice echoing in the chamber. "Today, humanity offers you our most precious gift." He opened the silver box. Inside was a small device that looked like a metal flower. But this little thing could change the air, water, and ground of any planet. "This is our terraforming technology," Kim Tae-ho explained. "It can make any dead world perfect for life. No more will your people have to live on crowded planets. The galaxy has thousands of empty worlds waiting to become homes." The aliens leaned forward in their seats. Their eyes, or whatever they used to see, were wide with interest. Velthara stood up. Her voice was like music when she spoke. "This is a wonderful gift, Admiral Kim. Humanity continues to amaze us with your kindness." "Yes," agreed Morkstal. His voice was deep and slow. "We are grateful. The Council accepts this gift with joy." All around the chamber, other aliens nodded and made happy sounds. Some clapped their hands, tentacles, or claws. Kim Tae-ho smiled. This was going well. Too well, maybe. Captain Park Min-soo, who had been quiet until now, noticed something strange. The alien guards around the chamber had moved. They were now standing closer to the exits. Their hands were near their weapons. After the ceremony, the human team was invited to a special dinner. The food was good, and the aliens seemed friendly. But Lee So-jin noticed that the conversations felt different. The aliens asked too many questions about human technology and not enough about human people. "How many ships does Earth have?" asked a small, fuzzy alien. "Where are your main military bases?" wondered another. "What other new technology are you working on?" a third alien wanted to know. Kim Tae-ho answered the questions, but something felt wrong. The aliens had never been this curious about military things before. Later that night, in their guest rooms, the 3 humans met quietly. "Something is not right," Park Min-soo said. "The guards were watching us too carefully. And did you see how they moved when we gave them the terraforming device?" "The questions at dinner were strange, too," added Lee So-jin. "They wanted to know about our defenses, not our culture." Kim Tae-ho looked out the window at the alien city below. The lights twinkled like jewels, but now they seemed cold. "Maybe we are thinking too much," he said. "The Council has been our friend for 50 years. But even as he said it, he did not believe it. The next morning, they prepared to leave. Their ship was ready, and Earth was calling them home. But as they walked to the landing bay, a small alien running on 6 legs came up to them. "Admiral Kim," the alien whispered. It was scared. "I must tell you something. My people, the Krill, we are not part of what is coming. But the others, they have been meeting in secret." What meetings? Kim Tae-ho asked. They are afraid of humans, the alien said quickly. You grow too fast, learn too much, become too strong. They think you will rule the galaxy someday. The alien looked around nervously. They plan to stop you before you can. The gift you gave them, they will use it against you. Before Kim Tae-ho could ask more questions, the alien ran away. The three humans looked at each other. Their faces were pale. We need to get home, Lee So-jin said. Right now. As their ship lifted off from the Council world, Kim Tae-ho's hands shook as he sent a message to Earth. Council may be planning attack. Ready all defenses. Trust no one. But deep down, he wondered if they were already too late. The galaxy was vast, and human colonies were spread across hundreds of worlds. If the Council wanted to hurt humanity, they had many targets to choose from. The stars looked different now as they flew home. Instead of friendly lights, they seemed like watching eyes. And somewhere among them, Kim Tae-ho knew, the aliens were getting ready to show their true faces. Admiral Kim Tae-ho's ship flew through space as fast as it could. But space was very big, and Earth was very far away. It would take 3 days to get home. On the first day, everything seemed normal. The stars looked the same. Space was quiet and peaceful. Kim Tae-ho almost thought the small alien had been lying. Then the messages started coming. This is New Terra Colony calling anyone, came a scared voice over the radio. We see strange ships in the sky. They look like council ships, but they won't answer us. Please help us. Captain Park Min-soo tried to answer, but the message cut off, just stopped. Nothing more came from New Terra. Try again, Kim Tae-ho ordered. Park Min-soo pressed buttons and spoke into the radio many times, but New Terra Colony did not answer back. 2 million humans lived there. Now there was only silence. Ambassador Lee So-jin felt sick. Maybe their radio broke, she said quietly, but she did not believe her own words. Hours passed, then more messages came. One after another, all scared, all asking for help. This is Haven Station. Alien ships are attacking. They're using some kind of gas weapon. Mars colony to Earth fleet. Council ships are firing on our cities. The air is turning poison. Blue Ridge settlement calling for help. The sky is burning. Our people are dying. Kim Tae-ho sat in his chair and felt the world breaking around him. These were not random attacks. This was planned. The Council was attacking every human colony at the same time. How many colonies have gone silent? He asked. Park Min-soo checked his computer. His face was white. 7 so far. And we're getting partial messages from 5 more. The worst message came from Dr. Shin Hye-jin on Mars colony. She was the smart woman who had helped create the terraforming technology. Admiral Kim, are you there? Her voice shook with fear. They're using our own technology against us. The terraforming devices, they've changed them. Instead of making air good for breathing, they make it poisonous. Instead of making water clean, they make it acid. Our gift to them has become a weapon to kill us. The message broke up with static. Then they heard explosions in the background. Dr. Shin spoke one more time. Tell Earth. Tell them the Council planned this. They studied our technology for years. They knew exactly how to turn it into... The message stopped. Mars colony went silent. Lee So-jin started to cry. She had friends on Mars. Good people who just wanted to live in peace. Kim Tae-ho wanted to cry too, but he was a leader. He had to. Be strong. He opened a channel to Earth. This is Admiral Kim calling Earth Command. We have a galaxy-wide emergency. All outer colonies are under attack by Council forces. I repeat, the Galactic Council is attacking human colonies. The answer came from Fleet Admiral Choi Dong-min. His voice was hard and angry. We know, Admiral. We've lost contact with 15 colonies in the last 6 hours. We think 3 million people are dead. 3 million people. Kim Tae-ho closed his eyes. Yesterday, these people were living normal lives. They had families, jobs, dreams. Now they were gone because aliens were afraid of how fast humans learned new things. "What are our orders, sir?" Kim Tae-ho asked. "Get back to Earth as fast as you can," Choi Dong-min said. "Our long-range sensors show a massive council fleet heading for the solar system. They want to finish what they started." Kim Tae-ho felt his heart grow cold. "How big is this fleet?" "Over 300 ships from 12 different alien species, the biggest war fleet ever seen in this galaxy." Park Min-soo checked their weapons and defenses. "Sir, Earth only has 47 ships ready for battle. We can't fight that many," but Admiral Choi had more to say. "Admiral Kim, there's something else. We've been checking our computers and found something strange. Over the past 5 years, the Council has been copying all our technology, every ship design, every weapon, every defense system. They know everything about how we fight." Lee So-jin looked up from her crying. "But that means they know all our weak spots." "Yes." Choi Dong-min's voice was grim. "They've been planning this for years. While we thought they were our friends, they were studying how to destroy us." Kim Tae-ho stood up and walked to the window. The stars still looked the same, but now he knew the truth. Each star might hide an enemy. Each planet might be where humans died. "How long until the Council fleet reaches Earth?" he asked. 3 days. Maybe 4 if they stop to destroy more colonies on the way. 3 days. The same time it would take Kim Tae-ho to get home. He would arrive just in time to watch Earth burn. "Sir," Park Min-soo said quietly, "we're getting one more message. It's very weak." The voice that came over the radio was old and tired. "This is General Bae Kyung-soo on Luna Base. To all human ships in space, Earth is preparing for siege. All military ships, return home immediately. All civilian ships, run as far as you can. The galaxy is no longer safe for humans." The message ended. Kim Tae-ho made a promise to himself. The Council thought they knew humans. They thought humans were weak because they shared technology and tried to be friends. But they had made a big mistake. They were about to learn that humans were most dangerous when they had nothing left to lose. "Set course for Earth," he ordered. "Maximum speed." "Yes, sir," Park Min-soo replied. "We'll be home in time for the fight." As their ship flew through the dark space, Kim Tae-ho wondered how many more humans were dying while he traveled home. But he also wondered something else. The Council thought they knew all human technology. But did they really know everything? Kim Tae-ho hoped they had missed something. Something that would make them very sorry they had betrayed humanity's trust. Admiral Kim Tae-ho's ship reached Earth just as the Council fleet appeared in the sky. 300 alien ships came out of space like angry metal clouds. They were huge, dark, and covered with weapons. Kim Tae-ho looked out his window and felt very small. Each Council ship was bigger than 3 human ships put together. They had shields that sparkled like soap bubbles and guns that could destroy a city with one shot. "Take us to the defense station," he told Captain Park Min-soo. "We have a fight to join." On Luna Base, General Bae Kyung-soo watched the alien fleet through his telescope. He was an old soldier with gray hair and sad eyes. He had fought in many battles, but never anything like this. "How many ships do we have?" he asked his helper. 47, sir. All ready for battle." General Bae nodded slowly. 47 ships against 300. It was like 47 people fighting 300 monsters. "Send a message to all ships," he said. "Fight with honor. Protect Earth. Make every shot count." The first alien ship fired at Luna Base. A bright blue light hit the moon's surface and made a hole the size of a lake. General Bae felt the ground shake under his feet. "Fire back!" he shouted. Human ships started shooting at the aliens. Their weapons were smaller but faster. Red and white lights flew through space like angry fireflies. Captain Lim Yu-jin was flying a small fighter ship. She was young and brave, with short black hair and bright eyes. Her ship was tiny compared to the alien monsters, but it could move very fast. "This is Tiger Squadron," she said into her radio. "We're going after the big one." She flew straight at a giant alien ship. Her friends followed her. The alien ship shot at them with hundreds of guns, but the human ships were too quick. They danced around the alien weapons like birds avoiding rocks. Lim Yu-jin fired her missiles at the alien ship's weak spot. The explosions made pretty flowers of fire on the alien shields, but the shields did not break. "Our weapons are too weak," her friend shouted over the radio. "We can't hurt them." Under the ocean, Commander Oh Seung-ho was in a submarine that could fly in space. It was invisible to alien eyes like a ghost ship. He watched the battle through his periscope and felt angry. "The aliens think they know all our secrets," he said to his crew. "But they don't know about us." His submarine moved silently through space. The aliens could not see it coming. Oh Seung-ho aimed at a council ship. "That was shooting at Earth cities! Fire!" he commanded. His hidden torpedo hit the alien ship in the back. The ship exploded in a ball of orange fire. It was the first council ship to die. "One down," Oh Seung-ho smiled. 299 to go. But even with their secret weapons, the humans were losing badly. For every alien ship they destroyed, the aliens destroyed 3 human ships. General Bay watched his beautiful fleet disappear ship by ship. Good people were dying while the aliens laughed at human weakness. "Sir," called tech specialist Han Mi-young. She was a young woman with thick glasses who was very good with computers. "I found something strange in our files." "What is it?" General Bay asked. "Dr. Shin Hye-jin left us secret messages before Mars colony was destroyed. She says that all the technology we gave to the council has hidden doors in it." General Bay did not understand. "Hidden doors?" "Yes, sir. Every computer, every shield, every engine we ever shared with them. Dr. Shin built secret ways to control them. She did it in case the aliens ever betrayed us." General Bay felt hope growing in his chest like a warm fire. "Can we use these hidden doors?" Han Mi-young typed fast on her computer. "I think so, but I need time to find all the codes." "How much time?" General Bay asked as another human ship exploded outside. 10 minutes, maybe 15. General Bay looked at the battle. His ships were fighting bravely, but they could not last 15 minutes against the alien fleet. Then Admiral Kim Tae-ho's voice came over the radio from his ship. "All human ships, this is Admiral Kim. Fall back to Earth's moon. We're going to make the aliens very sorry they came here." Kim Tae-ho had been thinking during his long trip home. The council believed they knew everything about human technology. But humans had one thing aliens did not understand: the ability to plan for the worst. "Han Mi-young," Kim Tae-ho called on his radio, "are you ready to show the council what happens when you steal from humans?" "Almost ready, Admiral," she answered. "Just a few more seconds." The alien fleet moved closer to Earth. Their leader, Counselor Velthara, spoke to all the ships. "The humans are weak and beaten. Prepare to finish them." But she did not know that Han Mi-young had just pressed a button on her computer. Suddenly, strange things started happening to the alien ships. Their shields turned off by themselves, their engines stopped working, their guns would not fire, the aliens panicked. They tried to fix their ships, but nothing worked. The technology they had stolen from humans was now fighting against them. "Now!" shouted General Bay. The human ships, which had been falling back, suddenly turned around and attacked. Their weapons, which had been too weak before, now cut through the aliens like knives through paper. Council ships that had seemed unbeatable began to explode one after another. The aliens' own weapons turned against them, their shields protected, the humans instead of themselves. Counselor Velthara screamed into her radio, "What is happening? Why are our ships not working?" Admiral Kim Tae-ho answered her, "You wanted to see what humanity could do when betrayed. This is what we do. We plan ahead. We trust no one completely. And when you hurt our people, we hurt you back." The battle was turning. The humans were winning. But this was just the beginning. The real war was about to start. 1 week after the Battle of Earth, Admiral Kang Ji-hoon stood on his ship looking at the biggest human fleet ever made. Behind him were 200 ships, but these were not like the ships the aliens had seen before. These ships were black as space itself. They had no lights that enemies could see. They moved without sound. The aliens had never seen ships like these because humans had kept them secret for 30 years. "Are all teams ready?" Admiral Kang asked. Captain Song Yun-bi answered from her special operations ship. She was a small woman with sharp eyes who could fight like 10 soldiers. "Strike teams ready, sir. We know exactly where to hit them." Engineer Nam Hyun-woo spoke from the weapons ship. He was a big man with gentle hands, who made very dangerous things. "New quantum weapons are charged and ready. The aliens have never seen anything like these." Pilot Kwon In-soo called from his fighter wing. He was young and fearless, and he flew like he was born in space. "AI fighter swarms are ready to launch. 1,000 robot fighters under my command." "Admiral." Kang nodded. The aliens thought they knew human technology, but they had only seen what humans wanted them to see. The real weapons had been hidden, waiting for this day. "Remember," Admiral Kang said to all his ships, "we are not destroyers. We are teachers. Today, the galaxy learns what happens when you betray human friendship." The human fleet disappeared, not flew away, but became invisible. The aliens had developed this technology, thinking humans were too simple to understand it. They were wrong. Counselor Velthara sat in her command center on the Zephyrian home world. Half of the Council fleet had been destroyed at Earth. The other half had run home like scared children. "How did the humans do it?" she asked her scientists. "How did they turn our own ships against us?" A small, nervous scientist answered, "We think they put secret controls in all the technology they shared with us. Our computers, our shields, our weapons, they can all be controlled by humans now." Velthara felt sick. For 5 years, the Council had been preparing to destroy humanity. But the humans had been preparing too. They had been smarter. "Send a message to all Council worlds," she ordered. "Prepare all defenses. The humans will come for revenge." She was right. At that moment, human ships appeared around 12 different Council worlds at the same time. The aliens had no warning. 1 second, their sensors saw empty space. The next second, human ships filled their skies. On the hegemony homeworld, High, Regent Morkstal watched in terror as human ships surrounded his planet. He tried to contact his fleet, but there was no answer. "Where are our ships?" he screamed at his helpers. "Gone, sir," said a frightened officer. "The human ships destroyed. Them in 5 minutes. Our shields did not work. Our weapons would not fire." Captain Song Yun-bi led her soldiers down to the planet's surface. They moved like shadows, appearing and disappearing without warning. They attacked only military bases and government buildings. They did not hurt normal people. "Surrender," Song Yun-bi told the alien soldiers. "Your weapons will not work against us. We did not come to kill innocent people. We came for your leaders." The alien soldiers tried to fight, but their guns would not shoot. Their armor became heavy and useless. In minutes, Song Eun-bi had captured the entire government. In space, engineer Nam Hyun-woo's quantum weapons tore through alien defenses like they were made of paper. Each shot made a hole in space itself. The aliens watched their strongest shields disappear like morning mist. "Impossible," whispered an alien commander as his mighty fortress fell apart. "No weapon should be that powerful." But Nam Hyun-woo's weapons were not just powerful. They were precise. They destroyed military targets without touching nearby cities. Every shot was perfect. Pilot Kwon In-soo's robot fighters moved like a metal storm through space. 1,000 small ships working together like one mind. The alien pilots had never seen anything like it. "They move too fast," an alien pilot cried. "How can we fight machines that think faster than we can?" The robot fighters did not just think faster. They learned from every battle. Each second, they became smarter and better at fighting. On world after world, the same thing happened. Council fleets tried to defend their homes, but their own technology turned against them. Ships that should protect their worlds instead attacked them. Planet after planet surrendered as their leaders were captured or their military bases were destroyed. But the humans were careful. They did not destroy cities or kill civilians. They wanted justice, not mass murder. Within 3 days, 8 of the 12 council species had surrendered completely. 3 more were trying to negotiate peace. Only. The Zephyrians, led by Velthara, still fought back. "Send a message to all council leaders," Admiral Kang ordered from his flagship. "Tell them we remember every human colony they destroyed. We remember every innocent person they killed. But we are not like them. Surrender now, and your people will live." Velthara received the message on her dying world. Her cities were dark, because human ships had destroyed all the power stations. Her people were hiding in their homes. She had one choice left. She opened a channel to the human fleet. "I surrender," she said quietly. The Zephyrian people surrender to humanity. Admiral Kang sat in his chair and felt very tired. The war was over. The council had paid the price for their betrayal. But now came the hard part. What would humanity do with all this power? Would they become the tyrants they had just defeated? That choice would decide the future of the galaxy. "Send a message to Earth," Admiral Kang said. "Tell them the council has fallen. Ask them what we should do next." In his heart, he hoped humanity would choose to be better than their enemies. The galaxy was watching, and the next decision would show everyone what humans were really made of. 3 months after the war ended, President Jiang Sujin stood in front of the biggest crowd the galaxy had ever seen. She was not standing on Earth. She was standing on New Terra, the first human colony that the Council had destroyed. New Terra was alive again. Human ships had worked day and night to clean the poisoned air and heal the damaged land. Where cities had burned, new buildings now reached toward the sky. Behind President Jiang sat representatives from every species in the galaxy. Some had fought against humans. Others had stayed neutral. All of them wanted to know what humans would do next. 3 months ago, President Jiang began, the Galactic Council tried to destroy humanity. They killed millions of innocent people. They turned our gifts against us. They thought fear was stronger than friendship. The audience was very quiet. Everyone remembered the terror of those days when human ships appeared like ghosts in their skies. Today I speak to you not as a conqueror, but as someone who wants peace, President Jiang continued. Humanity has the power to rule this galaxy with fear. We could make you our slaves. We could take everything you have, but we won't. A small alien in the front row started to cry with relief. He had expected punishment, not mercy. Instead, President Jiang said, we offer you something new. A confederation based on choice, not force. A galaxy where species help each other instead of destroying each other. Admiral Li Banhuan nodded from his seat. He was in charge of keeping peace in the galaxy now. It was a big job, but he was a fair man who believed in justice. We have some rules, President Jiang explained. First, no species may attack another without cause. Second, all must share basic technology for healing and growing food. Third, any world that wants protection may ask for it. An alien with purple skin and many eyes stood up. What if we don't want to join your confederation? President Jiang smiled. Then you don't have to. You can live by yourselves and we will leave you alone. But if you attack human worlds or hurt innocent people, we will stop you. The purple alien sat down. This was not what he had expected from conquerors. Diplomat Kim Nara took the stage next. She was young but very smart about making peace between different peoples. We know you don't trust us yet, she said. We understand. But trust grows slowly, like plants in a garden. An old alien with feathers instead of hair raised his wing. "Why should we believe you? You have weapons we cannot fight. You could destroy us all." Kim Nara nodded. "You're right. We could. But look around you. This city was destroyed 3 months ago. Now it's beautiful again. We spent our time and money fixing what was broken, not breaking more things." Captain An Woo-silk stood at the edge of the crowd. He and his soldiers protected alien refugees while their worlds were being repaired. Many aliens who had lost everything now lived in human-built shelters and ate human-grown food. Actions speak louder than words, he thought as he watched former enemies helping each other. The ceremony continued with speeches from different species. Some were sorry for what they had done, others promised to be better neighbors. A few still seemed angry or afraid. But the most important moment came when a small alien child walked onto the stage. She was from the krill species, the same people, who had warned humanity about the coming attack. The child handed President Jiang a flower that grew on her home world. It was blue and beautiful and smelled like morning rain. "Thank you for not hurting my people," the child said in her tiny voice. "Thank you for showing us that the strong can be kind." President Jiang knelt down and hugged the little alien girl. In that moment, everyone watching knew that something had changed forever. The galaxy would never be the same. After the ceremony, Admiral Kim Tae-ho walked through the rebuilt city. He was older now, with gray in his hair and lines around his eyes. But he was not sad. He was proud. He stopped at a memorial wall covered with the names of humans who had died in the war. 3 million names carved in black stone. "We did not forget you," he whispered to the names. "We made them pay the price, but we also built something better." Near the memorial, human and alien children played together in a park. They laughed and ran and chased each other without fear. None of them cared what species their friends were. An old alien woman sat on a bench watching the children. She had wrinkled skin and kind eyes. Admiral Kim sat beside her. "I was part of the council," she said quietly. "I voted to attack your people." Admiral Kim looked at her but did not speak. "I was afraid," she continued. "Afraid of how fast you grew, how smart you were. I thought you would hurt us." "And now?" Admiral Kim asked. The old woman smiled as she watched a human boy help an alien girl climb a tree. "Now I know that being smart and strong is not the same as being cruel. You could have destroyed us all. Instead, you saved us from ourselves, Admiral." Kim stood up to leave. "The galaxy is big enough for everyone," he said. "We just needed to learn how to share it." Years later, when historians wrote about these events, they called it the Great Lesson. They said it was the moment the galaxy learned that true strength comes not from the ability to destroy, but from the wisdom to build. And in schools across 1,000 worlds, children of every species learned the story of how humanity chose mercy over revenge and how that choice saved everyone.